Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour Show here for Tuesday, December 16th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining me and Ron on the Tuesday slate. We got some NHL to look at. We got one NBA Cup, the finals to look at. We got some college basketball to look at. And we even got ourselves a little bowl game to look at as well. But before we do that, we'll see how Ron's Monday kicked off, and then we'll get right to that action. So, I don't know, Ron, how are you doing here on the Tuesday, buddy?
I'm still a little under the weather, hearing my voice, but 5-1 night. Good job last night with Pittsburgh. Got that -3, and then a couple only one hockey loss. I got the Ducks as a dog, and then lost on Winnipeg. But yeah, overall great night, man.
Nice. I think it was 1-2 night for me. One on what the heck did I win? I hit one. I know I hit one, and I dropped the hockey one. And I had Winnipeg there as well, and then I had the Dolphins. So I put them in way early in the week. I figured it was a good spot for them, but when the public jog becomes a public jog, it was I wasn't feeling so comfy with myself there on that one. So hey, 1-2 day, looking for a bounce back as we head into Tuesday slate. So without further ado, let's get into Tuesday slate. First game we got on the slate is that Memorial, what is it? The Salute to the Veterans Bowl here. We got Troy taking on Jacksonville State. This line's flipped. Jacksonville State now the favorite, laying 2.5, and that one totals come down to about 48.5. What do you like there, Ron?
Yeah, it's right up the street here in Montgomery, Alabama. You look at Troy; it's about 45 minutes south of Montgomery. Jacksonville State's about 2 hours north, just north of Auburn. So both teams are in the state. Should have a lot of crowd there. It's cold as hell down here, though, right now, believe it or not, in Alabama. But I don't see any weather in the forecast, so should be a great night for football there. I've seen this thing move, and I know Meadows is, he's in the transfer portal now, but it looks like Goose Crowder is going to play. At first, they thought he wasn't, but he was a full participant at practice. You look at that Jacksonville State running game, 200 and some yards. I don't know why the hell they didn't run more against Kennesaw State. They probably would have won the conference championship game there. But I gotta look at Troy, man. They're getting points. They're a dog. They get them. They're 9-4 ATS on the year. I think it's gone the wrong way. I think they had it right in the beginning. Give me Troy.
And for me here in this one, both teams will love to run the ball, so I'm leaning to an under here in this match. You look at Troy; it kicks off after a bye week, so they're having a little bit of a rest advantage here. Does Troy heading into this one as well? But and when they're off that bye week, and then even when they're playing good teams, that first half is an under as well. So I think right from the start we got a lower scoring one. I think where it's come down to now at 48.5. I still think that's prime to take the under. I got it at 49.5, but hey, I'm still I still like the under 48.5 that has ticked down. It's definitely moving in the direction of the under for good reason. Both these squads love to run the football, and when you're running the football, especially Jacksonville State, I think that's all they rely on is the run. It's very rare you got one guy I think that makes a few catches, but other than that, it's the QB running, or it's the toss off to the running back, and away he goes. What is that running back run for? 1,600 yards? Like, holy man, it's all run all day, both these squads. Give me the under in this matchup. Are you here for the Oilers today, Mr. Weskers? Woo! We get Syracuse, the Oranges, back tomorrow in tomorrow's college basketball action. So speaking of college basketball action, let's head on over to the slate today. We got a few good games on the slate today. Looking forward to some of these matchups. Definitely some spots to make us some money. Drexel do this morning. It's waxed. Kind of that's what I figured. I wish I would have put it in. Howard is the big dog. Everybody was humping up on Drexler, thinking, hey, we're going to have a good day. And don't sleep on this Howard squad. Actually got a pretty solid basketball team, does Howard. And they got disrespected again, getting 7 points. I should have put it in, but kind of avoid those early ones. They usually get me. So, man, it's one of those ones I wish I would have put in. But, hey, college basketball, that time of year. So basically, probably as soon as we kick off into January, we'll see heavy conference play, and that's when we'll go break it down in the time blocks. But until then, we'll just be like, give us what you got. So, Ron, what do you got? College basketball, give us what you got.
Now I'm pissed I didn't put it in either, man. You look at that Drexel offense; they just don't shoot the ball, man. Can't shoot free throws. Why you want to lay points? Anyway, we'll move on to tonight. Looking at USC upstate, South Carolina State. We've talked about it several times. South Carolina State is horrible. It's horrible. They can't score. They can't defend. I look for a 20-point win easily for USC upstate here. I don't even understand that line. I think it should be way more. Look at Toledo and Michigan State. I think Michigan State can, pretty much put their own number. I had them a couple weeks ago against Iowa. I think the same thing happens here. Toledo coming in, getting 23.5. I think Michigan State, if they want to. And again, we're looking at, is the Breslin Center going to be full tonight? Where kids are on Christmas break? I don't know. And that's the one thing I worry about this week. Like you said, Rod, January comes along, we'll be rocking and rolling here. Tarleton State, give me Tarleton State minus 15.5. Mississippi Valley State's not going to be able to score with them. There's no way they can keep up with them. They're losing by almost 30 points a game. And yeah, we're going to take them. Looking at Wright State, I think this line tells you all you need to know. Miami, Ohio, 10-0, only laying 1 on the road. Yeah, give me Wright State Raiders in that one. And I'm going to look at St. John's. They're laying it. Laying 19.5 against DePaul. We know how bad DePaul is. They have been traditionally. So give me St. John's in that one. Florida State, they're really bad on defense, man. Giving up 81 points a game. Dayton, I think this is probably a good spot for them. I can see them winning. They've covered 7 out of 10 at this number at home. So give me the Dayton Flyers in that one. And moving on down, let's look at Georgia Tech, Marist and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, man, there's just offense is a problem here, but Marist comes in respectable, winning by about 12 points per game. I think it's too many points, so give me Marist. Red Foxes plus the 7.5 in that one. And Mississippi State, I had them on Saturday against Utah. I think there's a little letdown spot here. I like Long Island, the way they shoot the three, 38%. And I think Long Island, I think too many points. Nice letdown after Mississippi State went out to Utah and won that game. So give me Long Island U in that one.
Hey, and for me here in these ones, you know what? I like where's that Mississippi Valley game? I like the over in that game. Tarleton State and Mississippi Valley. So I think the total's a touch light at $142.5. You notice Mississippi Valley usually gets blown out. But I think here at home, I think they're able to score. I don't know if they can keep up with Tarleton, as you said. I think Tarleton does pull away, but I think they do enough scoring on the Mississippi Valley State side of things that I'll push that up and over the 142.5. And I'm with you. I like Dayton here. I like Dayton big. I took the extendo on Dayton. Take the 12.5. I think they beat up on Florida State here in this spot. Not liking what I've seen for Florida State out on the road. Congratulations, 0-1 out on the road this season. And sure, you covered the number because you got a big number. But against Dayton here at home, 6-0 against this number, I think this is one of those pull-away games. I think they win by 15. So I'm going to lay the minus 12.5, take the extendo. 6.5 is fine if you just want to lay it, but I'm looking for a little bigger payout. It's a plus 190 there on the 12.5 for Dayton. Another one I'm looking at in this spot is give me the under here. South Carolina, Clemson, $142 in this one. Low scoring one. It looks South Carolina, first game out on the road for them this season. So true road game. I think this Clemson squad is going to dominate the glass, scoop up those rebounds, make things real tough for the Gamecocks there today. I like the under 142.5 there at Little John. Another one I like here. Where's a little later in the block here. Give me Missouri State over Roberts. You look Missouri State at home 4-2. Playing the better basketball. You look at Oral Roberts to get them out on the road. They're 0-4 out of the road. 2-2 against the number. This is number small enough. Missouri State can cover the 5 in that matchup. And then give me the over 135 here in Kansas and Towson. It's a way low total for some teams that can score. I think Towson can keep up pace with Kansas. I wouldn't even mind grabbing 15.5 there with Towson, because I think they can keep it close with Kansas. Shutdown defense from Kansas, not here in this spot. At 135, I like the over, and I like Towson. And then you look at Queens. Man, Queens is one of those teams that they love to shoot the three. So if they're draining the three, they hang with Arkansas here in this one. If they're not draining the three and they're shooting bricks, well, you can get real ugly real fast. It's just off of that big win for the Hogs out on the road. I think this is just too many points. So I'll take Queens plus the 23.5. It's dipped down a little bit. And then another one, funky line. You look at UC San Diego, 9-1 in the season, playing the better basketball, right? Well, why are they the 1.5 favorite here? This is a funky line. I'm going to take Loyola Marymount here in this one. I'm going to take them on the money line. I think this is one of those games that the home crowd gets up and gets a win. I know UC San Diego's a pretty good squad. This is a pretty good matchup, but that line is telling you all you need to know. Give me LMU and the home dog in that one. And that wraps up the college basketball.
Hey, Rod, just to go back, I'm with you on that Arkansas game as well. If you look at Arkansas, they just played Texas Tech on Saturday. Guess who's on deck? The Houston Cougars. They got to be looking ahead.
Yo, look ahead.
Bad sandwich spot.
Ahead. Nice. Yep. Definitely one of those sandwich games. And yeah, I was just figuring it was a letdown spot here. I didn't like to look ahead.
Yeah, Houston's on deck.
Give me Queens in that one.
Yep.
Cherry Pepsi and antibiotics. What?
I think JM's telling me to get well.
Oh, cherry Pepsi. I ginger ale. It's always Canada Dry for me. Doctor says
it's ginger ale for me too.
Canada Dry ginger ale in this house. I don't know. Cherry Pepsi is going to help you through the whole lot.
It gets 24 degrees in freaking Florida, man. That's why I'm sick.
Yeah, temperature change. That'll definitely do it. But hey, that wraps up the college basketball. Let's head on over to the ice. We got a few on the slate there. We'll split it up half and half. We'll do the first 5, and then we'll do the second half. I believe we got 5 at the 7 p.m. hour, or do we got 6 at the 7? Probably 6 at the 7. I will do the 6 ones at 7 p.m. Eastern. New York Islanders into Detroit, Chicago, Toronto, Flyers, Montreal, Canucks, Rangers, Ducks, Columbus, and we'll throw in that Utah, Boston. Any in there in those 6 for you?
Yeah, give me the Boston Bruins. They were a dog. I don't know if they still are. Looks like Vanasek's going for Utah. Like this one before when we did the dangle earlier, and I'll stay with it. Give me Boston as a home dog in that one, and I'm not fading Columbus. Columbus is favored for a reason. I know Anaheim was hot. I had them last night. We got Husso and Jack Greaves going for Columbus. Excuse me. I'll take Columbus just rolling at home as a favorite.
I'm pretty this one. I'm going to take a shot here with the Blackhawks. I like Chicago here in the spot. I know everybody's all like, no, Bedard. Oh, take the Leafs. I don't trust the Leafs. I watched that Leafs game against the Oilers, and man, they turned the puck over in the neutral zone. Just handed the Oilers plenty of odd man rushes. You can't do that. You do that against any squad, and they'll be plunking the puck in the back of your net, and you'll be scooping it up. That's for sure. Just one of those things. So yeah, give me the value play on the Blackhawks there in that matchup. And then trusting the Rangers? No, I don't trust the Rangers. No. Rangers 4-9-3 at home, and then much less on the back-to-back spot. They've lost 7 straight in the back-to-back spot. Canucks dance, woo! Canucks dance, Canucks dance, Canucks dance, Canucks dance, Canucks dance on a Tuesday. And then the other ones, hey, go check out the Daily Dangle. Me and Ron got you covered on basically all hockey. So if we didn't get you covered on the happy hour, a whole lot changed goalie-wise. Surprisingly, on that Daily Dangle that kicks off 1 p.m. Eastern time, we had a lot of the goalie announcements there. So definitely tune in. We had some good banter going on and some good picks there with me, Steve, and Ron. Check out the Daily Dangle. But hey, let's finish off the NHL card with the late night slate where we got 4 going. We got the big game that everybody's talking about. We got the Oilers taking on Pittsburgh. We got Tristan Jarry taking on Stuart Skinner. The trade that just happened. We'll see who wins that trade there in that battle. We got Washington in to take on Minnesota. Calgary taking on the Sharks. Colorado taking on the Kraken. Anything in the late night spot for you?
Yeah, I'll let you cover Edmonton and Pittsburgh. We know how we feel about that one. I'm going to look at Colorado and Seattle. Everybody says, well, Colorado hasn't lost but 2 in regulation, but they out on the road, it's been 1-goal games, everything. And then the last time that they won the war wasn't a 1-goal game. It was a loss outright to the Islanders. Give me Seattle plus 1.5. Looks like it might be Grubauer now, Rod. So, yeah.
No, I kind of like Grubauer. I don't mind if it's Grubauer going in that one. And let me see. Game I didn't look at. Hey, Mr. Weskers, you're curious. Let's see. Let me have just quick little look for you. Dartmouth and Holy Cross. I'm looking at this game here, Mr. Weskers, and you look and you roll along. I think I would have to lean to an under in this one. The total is 145.5, and it's moved up to 147.5. Somebody's thinking we're going to see a high-paced game, like a run and gun type game, and I don't see it with these two squads. You look at Holy Cross over the last month, and they're 4-2 to the under. Dartmouth 3-2 to the under. Dartmouth averaging about 74 points a game in their away games, and they're 1-3 in those games. Well, you look at Holy Cross at home, defensively standing on their head, 3-1 straight up at home, and only allowing about 58 points a game. So I would definitely lean to why is Dartmouth favored, right? Funky line there. Maybe that's what they're telling you, that Dartmouth's going to come in and beat up Holy Cross. I don't know. I like the under. They're trying to push you into an over. I would take it under as a play in that one. And sidewise, I can't get there, Mr. Weskers. I would take it under, though. That's the play on that game. Grab the under as it continues to rise up to 147.5. Take the under there, Mr. Weskers. All right, back to the hockey slate.
Not enough offense for me. I'd take Dartmouth.
Yeah, like they're telling you, that line's telling you all you need to know, basically. The Dartmouth, they're Holy Cross. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I like the under as a play. Hey, in the last 4 in the NHL, well, I'm going to take an outright shot here. Colorado can't win them all. They can lose some games. I'm with you. I like the plus 1.5, but I'm going to take Seattle on the money line. I think they can beat Colorado. I think this game is close. I don't think this is a beatdown game. I think this is 2-2 late, and Seattle pops that late goal to win 3-2. So I don't mind an under in that one as well. Washington, Minnesota, I like the over 6. Lindgren going and Gustafson. I think we see some offense in that one. Give me the over. And I like Calgary here. Tough spot for San Jose after that long road trip. I think Calgary takes advantage. Calgary's dominated San Jose. Sharks have 1 win in the last 10 games versus Calgary. I think that's a really tough spot. Another tough spot is this Oilers squad heading in to take on the Penguins here in this spot. It's the 3rd game, 4-night situation for the Oilers. They're 1-1 in those spots. They won that first game in Toronto, lost to Montreal, thoroughly lost to Montreal, and now having to take on a Pittsburgh squad. I don't know. I guess if you're thinking that Oilers, McDavid, and Leon are going to come ripping into Pittsburgh and thump Skinner, maybe you take the Oilers, but I don't think so. I think it's just a tough spot for the Oilers on the back-to-back. I would lean to the Penguins. I'm going to take the Penguins here in the first period. Why? Because they've beat the Oilers in 5 straight first periods, and you get 2 times their money. So I think it's a slow starting spot for the Oilers like they always are, and I'll grab the Pittsburgh Penguins here in the first period at a plus 200. Just one of those spots. I think Skinner steps up, man. I think I lead the Pittsburgh to win the game full, but for me, grab that first half. Also, a little bonus play. You got Leon's 1 point away, and I think that 1 point is a goal. So he's 1 point away from 1,000. So big milestone for Leon Draisaitl. I'll take Leon Draisaitl to get himself an anytime goal as well there in that one, and that'll get him to his 1,000th career point in the NHL. So he's 1 point away from that, and I think it's a goal. So I'll take Leon Draisaitl anytime goal. And then last but not least, we got the NBA Cup final. Is this line loose? Still 2.5 from what it was this morning? Just trying to look. Let's see. Yep, still 2.5. I see total wise 233. Anything here in the NBA Cup for you, Ron?
Yeah, this line has gone nuts, man. The total went from 228 up to 234.5 now. Why? We know that San Antonio played defense in the beginning of the season when Wemby was healthy. I mean, they were holding big teams, under. And so are the Knicks. They're a good defensive team, one of the top 10 in the NBA. But I'll look at the side in this one, and I got you're giving me the Knicks, who are 17-5 straight up, as a favorite this year. You look at the Spurs, and I know everybody's jumping at the Spurs because they beat OKC. Okay, that's one win, but I still think the Knicks get it done. I'll take the money line minus 135. Give me the Knicks.
Right, and if you look at the commercial, I don't know, the commercial that they've been advertising the NBA Cup. It's Cat who's front and center in that commercial. By the way, I noticed that the other day, and they were announcing the commercial of the NBA Cup. It's Cat who comes jumping out, and he's like, "Yeah, woo!" So I'm with you. I think I got to take the Knicks here. Just one of those spots. I think you got to take the New York squad. They are the home squad here. I get why it's gone up, because you look what the Spurs have done. Sure, with Wemby in there, we might see some solid defense, but I think this is normally NBA Cup game, up and down we go. I think what happens here late, I like the under first half. Let's put it this way. Give me the under first half, because I think we have a slow start to this game. I like the under first half, but then I think that pace picks up. And then what happens is when all that money's on the line, I think that foul game starts early. And that's why that line has risen to where it has risen, because I think that you pick up the pace of play, you make the adjustments second half, and then I think not a lot of defense played second half of this game. And then, as I said, that foul game starts. And because this is going to come right down to it. It's you get first, it's $1 million. You get second, it's what, $500,000? So 500,000 reasons for this to be a close, tight game down the stretch. There's a reason why it's 2.5. So what do the fans want to see? Of course, everybody wants to see Wemby, but do the fans always get to see what they want? No. They want John Cena. John Cena, you want to see him go out on a loss? Yeah, I guess. It's his first tap out ever, right? Because he doesn't quit. But he did. So that's how his legacy finishes. I quit. But it is what it is there. I like the under in the first half as the play, though. Give me the under. Slow start to this NBA Cup final. And then I think it picks up. Right, all right, Jam? Talking about Cena? Woo! His little tap. Tap, tap, tap. Done! I might see him. I'm over. I retire. It is what it is. I like the finish for Cena there in the wrestling. Shout out Cena. Congrats on a career, long career. 23 something years? Oof, that's tough on the body. That were the rigmaroles of the WWE. Tough. But hey, that wraps up the Tuesday slate sports action. Brings us to the parlay section, player prop, game in the future. We leave it up to the capper to decide, and then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony'sPicks.com, that's where you can find our best bets. And over to Ron. What do you got, buddy?
Now, going back to WWE there, you know, my drummer was JD Stryker. I don't know. He was one of the guys that got his ass whooped just all the time. But yeah, he used to be in the WWF back in the day. Now he's doing the Scottish throwing the big telephone poles.
Oh, the pole toss with the yeah.
Yeah, he's huge. But yeah, he was my first drummer in one of my bands. So yeah, looking at parlay tonight. Let's go to hockey there, Rod. I'm gonna take the Flyers. I don't like that. They're a dog there, so nice plus money with the Flyers. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh at home. And I'm going to take that Seattle plus 1.5, 3-teamer there for you in NHL. Yeah, tonight I got a 5-pack in NCAA basketball. Been on a little tear in NCAA, so trying to keep that going. I have the total for you in the this is my 3-point play in the NBA Cup. Now, you probably heard what I was going with. And then I also have what else do I have? Is that pretty much it? Yeah. Of course, I got 2 in hockey. 1 is my NHL blue line bet. Did drop that last night with Winnipeg. Hope to get that back tonight. But yeah, doing very well. I had a nice night tonight, last night. Hope to keep it going to the weekend. And I already have 3 or 4 NFL games up you can get right now at Tony's Picks. And I got the game between college football playoff on Friday night with Alabama and Oklahoma. I got that up for sale as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, big weekend coming up before Christmas. And hopefully we can make some money, pair me and Rod up. Rod's been killing it in college basketball and NHL. And, we got you covered NBA, college basketball, and NHL. So, let's do it. Make some money.
Definitely. Let's make some money the rest of this week. Looking forward to this week. Finals week, as they say, because college basketball finals rolling. So I got to cover college basketball. That's been good. I got a 3-pack over Tony's Picks today, college basketball wise. In that 3-pack is my best bet in college basketball. So if you're looking for that one play, grab that single bet. If you're looking for 3, grab all 3 in the college basketball side of things. I've got 1 in the bowl game, 1 on the ice as well. No NBA Cup. You got it here. First half under. Would have been a play, but you guys get it here. So shout out you guys already take the under 115 first half in the NBA Cup. Slow scoring game. And then parlay wise, let's take the Vancouver Canucks on the money line, the Calgary Flames on the money line, and throw in Pittsburgh Penguins money line first period in that game there tonight versus the Oilers. Hey, that wraps it up for Tuesday's action. Thanks to everybody that tunes in. Shout out Kelly in the chat there. I see you joining us. Shout out Kelly. Shout out Andrew in the chat. Nicholas Handy. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, yo, D. Tuning in as well. Thanks, buddy. Mr. Weskers. Shout out Mr. Weskers. Kevin in the chat joining us as well. JM joining us in the chat. Richard Lockhart. Definitely. Shout out Richard Lockhart as well. And the other Andrew in the chat. We got Wingfield and I'm going to butcher his last name. Cole. Oh, I'm not going to attempt it. The other Kevin. We have 2 Andrews. We have Andrew Wingfield and then we have Andrew. I'm not going to attempt it. You attempt it and see. Can you announce Kevin? I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name. It's chop. But thanks for tuning. We know which Andrew you're talking about. So we'll just call you Andrew K. There we go. Andrew K. Andrew K, thanks for joining us. I don't think I missed anybody. Well, we got a troll from Facebook, good old John Egan.
Woohoo.
He's taking the over in the football game, so shout out John Egan. Glad you joined us anyways, and good luck on that football game, because he says the under 18.5 is an overline. Overline, don't think so. So thanks for tuning in anyways. We're glad that you joined us. Even if you're tuning in to fade us. We don't mind. We're glad that you're here. So, hey, shout out to everybody. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And guess what? Speaking of this little MLB, don't sleep. 100 days left until they kick off. It's the countdown. Countdown from 100 to 100 bottles of our baseballs on the wall till we kick off opening day. 100 days to opening day. That's crazy. 100 days to opening day.
The World Baseball Classic this year too. Don't forget about that.
Right. So baseball's right around the corner, but
right after the Olympics. Yep.
Right after the Olympics. Yep. Right after the Olympics, it all breaks loose again when you got the NBA rolling by, NHL, everything. NHL will be getting close to the playoffs, final push. So, hey, we're looking forward to this time of year. Love it.
Phase me. Okay.
Go, Mr. Weskers. He always fading me. Shout out, Mr. Weskers.
Love you, man. Thank you for your service, brother.
Yep, exactly. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. See you guys again. Don't forget to tune in. Early line show, Alessandro, coming up in a few hours from now. And then you also got the night moves with Ramon. So definitely stay tuned for that later on here on the Tony's Picks channel. So be on the lookout for it.
We're like MTV now. It's like 24 hours a day.
Almost, yeah. Always tune in for the next program up shortly. Appreciate everybody. Take care. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday.
Good luck, everybody. Have a good night.